Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Erev Tov. This is Rabbi Karen here for our Tuesday Maariv service. I'm so glad that you can join us this evening. And we are on Facebook Live, on Shalom page, on UJUC, JSLI, and Rabbi Blaine. I believe we're on simshalom.com also. So if you are out there and you are ready for service, please leave me a message. Let me know that you can hear, you could see, and that we are ready to begin. Hope everybody is well. Hope you're healthy. I hope you're dealing with this heat. Although Rabbi Blaine told us the other day that the family on vacation, they were unprepared for the cold. So wherever you are, I hope you are safe. I hope you are healthy. And I hope you're having a good time. So we're getting ready to begin in another minute. Again, we're on Facebook Live, and this is Rabbi Karen, and we are ready to begin our Tuesday Maariv service. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Shalom, Albany Nato, Barbara, Ziona, Erev Tov, Troy. It's nice to see everybody. I'm glad the system is working. Our technology is up to speed. Erev Tov, Sandy. Okay, so let's go on with our prayer, our call to prayer. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorav, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Leolam Va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due now and forever. If you know me, you've heard me say my favorite time of day is sunrise and sunset, because those are the physical evidence of Adonai's miracle that he has given us, seeing the sunrise and the sunset. Those are two miracles that I can watch forever. Well, here I am in South Florida, and take my word, it is still very light outside. At one point, when I do the service, sunset will just be happening, and then it all comes together. But we say this prayer to remind us that Adonai gave us the gift of separating light from dark and dark from light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim b'chochma poteach she'arim uvitvuna mishane itim umachalif et hazmanim umsader et kochavim b'mishmoroteim barakia kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla golea or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or uma'avir yom umevi layla uma'avdil ben yom uvein layla Adonai tzvaot shemo Echai v'kayam tamid yimloch alinu li'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Ellen Rose, I didn't get a chance to say good evening to you. Erev Tov. I think I've said Erev Tov to everybody else. And if I miss you, please accept a big Erev Tov from me. Everlasting love you offered your people, Israel, by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Okay, let's see. David, thank you. This is the talit I bought for my ordination when I became a rabbi. James, is that my friend Jim? Shalom. Okay. Okay, Nancy, I'm so glad that you are with us. I'm sorry, Albany, I'm so glad you're with us today. You're with me. This is the first time with my service. Well, I thank you. And Albany, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm going to mention a little something at the end of this service about a new program through JSLI. And now, the one prayer, it's one sentence. It defines who we are. And it's a prayer that doesn't ask for anything. It's a prayer that we are pronouncing who we are. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. Ellen, good to see you. Ellen Friedman and Ellen Rose. V'ahavta, and you shall love. Excuse me, I have itchy allergy eyes. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher nochi mitzavcha hayom ala bevecha v'shenantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvleftecha v'aderech u'shapahav kumecha Ushatam la'odal yadecha, v'hayu l'totafo beinenecha, uvtavtam al mezuzah beitecha v'shurecha. L'ma'an tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, v'item kedoshim le'elohehem, ani Adonai Elohechem, asher chotzeti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lechem le'elohim, ani Adonai Elohechem. And as Miriam and the women went through the Dead Sea, the miracle of the parting of it, they sang this song, Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, Mi kamocha nedar b'kodash, no ra tehilot osef eleh. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried, Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Chashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'chachamirenu malkeinu l'chayim, uvrosh aleinu sukat shlomecha. Adonai, please look kindly upon us. We are living in very troubled times and we are scared. We look to you for your strength, your courage, your compassion and patience. Please take the hearts that are filled with hatred and replace that with love and compassion. Please bless all those who are there to help us. Please bless those who are there to put food on our table, those who are trying to heal our bodies, those who are trying to guard our bodies and our souls. And please bless all the people who are working behind the scenes to help them help us. Please, Adonai, please give wisdom and knowledge to the doctors and the scientists who are trying to eradicate this horrid disease. And Adonai, please try and please bless all those who are stricken with this disease, and please shelter their loved ones. Baruch atah Adonai haporesh sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Troy, I see you wrote the web page shut itself off. Was that the seamshalom.com page? Are we still on Facebook? Okay, Ellen, you answered, so we're on Facebook. I don't know which web page that is, Troy. Is that seamshalom.com? And if it is, there's nothing I could do right now. I'm sorry. Yitgadal v'yitgadal shemei rabah b'yamad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uv'yo omechon uvchayedecha Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kori v'yimaru, amen. Yesh me rabba mevorach, li'olam li'amei amaya, yitbarach, yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yipar, v'yiroman, v'yidaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalah, shemei dekudisha b'richu, leila mikha b'chata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, dami ram b'yalma, b'yimaru, amen. Okay, Kingsley, thank you for joining us in Morocco. A big shalom to you also. Okay, I've been telling. Okay, Troy, the most I could say is try going to one of the other pages. We are at UJUC, Facebook, we are JSLI, we are at Seam Shalom, and we're at Rabbi Stephen Blaine's page. So if one of them is shutting down, my best guess is try another one. Okay, we are now going to do our standing prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zoher Chazdei Avot v'Imaot, U'Mevi Gula Livnei B'neihem L'man Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ezrat Sarah. Barbara, I'm also going to announce a new program on JSLI, so listen at the end after the Mourner's Kaddish. Atagi boli alam Adonai, mechaye hakol atarav lahoshia, mechakeh chayim bechesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim v'rofei cholim, umatir asurim, Kayem emunato lishenei afar michamocha bal givuro umido melach memit Kayem umatzmiach Yeshua v'nemanata lahayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai mechayei hakol. And so this week's Torah portion is Shoftim. Now, we are preparing, as we will be preparing for quite a few months, that it's actually getting very close to the time that the children of Israel are going to be entering into the Promised Land. And Moses knows that he will not be joining them in the Promised Land. So he constantly makes these speeches. He's preparing them for entering the new land and what they will need to do. And in this Torah portion, it's a discussion about the judges and the laws that they will live by, and the laws that pertain to the kings, and the commandments that they all have to live by, and the rules of appointing the judges, and the obligation to follow rabbinic laws, the obligations of a king, the punishments, the laws for war, and procedures for dealing with unsolved murders. I learned a long time ago that the reason for laws, if you study ancient laws, it tells you what was going on at that time. In other words, if there was a law saying you should not murder, that meant murders were going on. So it gives you an idea of what life was like. So now you have these laws to set up to appoint a king, the rules that the king has to live by. King just can't do whatever. There are certain rules. Rules for the priests, rules for the judges, what the jobs are for these judges, rules for the people, the rabbinic laws, Torah laws, listening to the prophets. So these must have been in evidence of what was not happening. But we became a nation of laws, a tribe of laws. These laws were important because they weren't just for that time. You can hear many times on the news the Judeo-Christian laws that our country is based on. It started 4,000 years ago. It started with the Torah. It started with the Mishnah. It started the laws we were following. We were listening. Laws to be fair. The judges, the Sanhedrin. We led the way. And we still have these laws today. They've been tweaked, they've been adjusted, and they can still be adjusted. When a law is unjust, it's an obligation to make it a just law. But the fact is that we go back so long to know that we are a people of laws, and we set up laws that we need to follow. But we also must remember that we must follow these laws. So now, let's take a moment to listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our minds for a moment of silence. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, say shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, say shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, V'imru, amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and on all Israel. And together let us say, Amen. And now a prayer for healing. So, I'm glad that all those who are back came back. I'm sorry if there's a problem. Mishabera prayers, please list the names of those who need our healing thoughts and prayers. Do we have any names for tonight? If not, I'm glad everybody's healthy. I'll give it another minute. Have to try another minute. I'm not getting any. For those who are suffering physically and emotionally. Okay, Janice Tandler, Laura, Ben, Joy, Shemayim Ben Ziona, Bobby Ben Catherine, Catherine Bat Luli, Marlene Bat Chaya, Paula Bat Rose. And Ellen. And your cat Tiki. Our sender good wishes to Rala, who's having surgery. Mishe beirach avotenu nechol habraha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. those with COVID-19 and victims of violence. Mi shebeirach imotenu v'chol habraha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Peg, Janet, Ula, Eric Ben Maggie, Ginny Batwana, Ken Ben Alice, and Aaron Ben Ellen. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, Lateit gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'goralenu kechol hamanam, lanachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, V'ne'emam, V'haya Adonai, L'melech HaKoretz, Bayom Hahu, Yeh Adonai Echad, U'shemo Echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. And if you know anyone who passed recently, or if you are honoring someone with a yurtzeit, please type in their names that we may say their names aloud and they will be remembered. I'll give it another moment. For those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabah, b'yamad divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agalav azman kariv v'yimru, amen. Yehei shemei rabah mevorach le'olam amen al-maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'chudashah b'richu le'elam micha b'chata v'shirata tushbuchata v'nechamata damiram be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlamar rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mrumav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. And may all those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts mourners. Okay. Besamin Kinaman Batziona, Jack Ben Seidel, Nina Bat Betty, Benjamin, Rabbi Sasokin, Mildred, Henry, Helene, Rose, Art, Kathy, Glenn, Maureen, Laverne, Shirley, Kier, Bob, and that's the names. Again, may all those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts mourners. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our Tuesday Maariv service. I want to thank you all for being here. Oh, and Rabbi Steinsaltz. I want to thank you all for being here. We are here Monday through Friday. Rabbi Nancy, Rabbi Galit, oh, and I do want to say Rabbi Galit and her husband Bob are in our healing prayers. Rabbi Nancy, Rabbi Judy, Rabbi Deborah, myself, Rabbi Steve on Friday at 6:30 for a half hour, some really great music, and then his 1 hour Shabbat service. He's selling tickets now for a Zoom High Holiday service. You could find that on the simshalom.com website. Follow the links, and you will be purchasing tickets, and you will get the Zoom invitation. Shalom, Ellen. You're here at the end. I'm sorry. That's my friend Ellen there. And now on the jsl.net website, if you've never been there, that's our rabbinic and cantorial program. New program that we're starting in November. The Jewish Life Enrichment Program. We call it J-LEAP. If you've considered joining the rabbinic school, but you feel that you are not prepared, if you just want to enrich your Jewish life, get to know more about Judaism, it's not necessarily a step into the rabbinic school, or maybe something you want to consider. Look into our J-LEAP, Jewish Life Enrichment Program. It is on jsli.net. It is an 8-month program, and we're hoping it'll be a lot of fun and a great learning experience. So check into that. If you need to message me about that, please do. I'm working on this program, and we hope it's going to be good. So if you have any questions, actually email Carol Blaine. I think her email is on this page, probably somewhere for a contact us, and she can also answer. She'll be the one to answer your questions. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I had a great time being here, and I enjoy spending my Tuesday evenings with you, celebrating our evening together. Amy, I'm sorry you're late. You're always in our thoughts and our prayers. So thank you again, everybody. Be safe, be healthy,